Haha! Hello and welcome everybody again, ICS here. Today we are going to continue on with building our humble abode. I'm going to go ahead and fill in the ceiling because that kind of bugs me. Alright, so once you got a basic layout, and you should really do that. You don't need to, but you really should. You should make out a basic layout of what your building is going to be so that you can build kind of I want to say like around it, but a better way to say it would be just to like fill it in once you've got the layout set up, and that makes building a whole lot easier. I'm just gonna knock out some of this dirt, kind of shape around it here. There we are. Eventually, gonna have to replace that with an actual wall made out of our solid stone. Eventually, not now though. Okay, we're going to need some more coal, and I know I saw some over here, so we're just going to go ahead and grab some. But, coming along quite nicely so far. I'm very pleased with how everything looks. I think it's going to be cool when it's done. It's pretty cool right now, but when it's done it'll be better. And hopefully that's going to be coming up here pretty quick. Just some relative news. Minecraft upped its world size, so now the height cap is 3 times larger than what it used to be. At first there was a bit of confusion as to how big it actually was. People were saying it was double the height. It is in fact triple the height, and there is a hole into nothingness right there. You get that? I know. Never dig below you. That's why you could fall right out of there. That's a good thing we didn't. So I'm going to grab all of the coal that I can, and then I'm going to block this back off. And we might actually need that hole later that leads into nothingness. Or the ground, rather, not really nothingness. So, we got a nice bit of coal back up. Let's check how much everybody's got. Take everything, and then reload with full fresh blocks of 64, and then break this into thirds. So 7, 7, do 7s. I'll go ahead and plop those right in, and then we'll get cooking again. Bam! Okay, cool. So what I'd like to do now is work on the stair system, because I've devised a stair system instead of a ladder that will make this a little bit cooler of a project to actually look at. That ladder, oh crap, that just reminds me about the ladder. Last time I ended this, I didn't seal this off, and we probably should, or else horrible things will come down. I'm going to knock that out and just place a block there and a block there. So, what we're going to have is a stair system that's going to go from the top, obviously down, back and around through this direction, and come out through here. So when you get to the bottom, you'll be here, and you'll walk into this hallway. I don't like the ladder, because the ladder is just too, I don't want to say it's primitive, it doesn't seem like I put work into it, you know? So it kind of feels like ass, you know? Sure, it's nice, I mean, it works, it's practical, but I mean, I think if we put some actual work into what we're doing, you'll get a better finished product in the end for this project. So I'm not going to knock out the entire side of this wall. I'm just going to knock out what I need for the actual stairway itself. I didn't measure or anything, but I'm going to try and get it as center as possible. Plop down a torch here so nothing spawns. So I got one there. And actually, no measuring paid off pretty well because I got it right, perfectly even and straight. So then, let's see. I had this built out in my mind earlier. Okay. This part needs to go out further. The very center needs to go out a little bit further. Matter of fact, we should be running out of space to knock out here pretty soon. And actually, right where that is, I need to knock it out. So, relative information once again. The height cap on Minecraft is actually, it getting buffed is actually quite an important update. Because a lot of people really didn't like how you could only build so high and then that was done. You know, you were done with that. There's plenty more stuff you can do with Minecraft, and the more space you can do it, the better. And so, horrible things up there. Okay, Knock out this dirt block. That's just kind of there. So bridge, nice night. Pretty nice and quiet night. Weather effects not kicking in. Okie dokie. So now I think we can start putting in semblances of a room. Oops. And you want to be careful when you're putting down solid stone blocks, these smooth stone blocks, because if you mess up, you have to knock them out, and they become cobblestone again. And that's you know, you have to re-smelt them and stuff, and so it becomes sort of the word I'm looking for is wasteful, because you're just wasting resources if you place them in the wrong place, because you're gonna have to reburn them again, like I said. So you want to try and not do that, like I'm successfully doing so well. Okay, torch, knock that out. The torch. And so, like I said, we're just gonna build up these walls so that we have actual rooms. For now, I'm going to leave this one open because I still need to be getting in this area quite some. So we'll go ahead and be leaving it open for now. And this is why it's important to line things up. There we are. Just go ahead and plot that one on. You know, the way I feel about the level cap 2 is actually kind of positive. I mean, I like to build things really tall. And when I saw how tall the stuff is you can build now, I was positively elated. I was just like, oh man, this is going to be cool. You know, I can build huge stuff now. Gargantuan stuff now. And so I'm pretty psyched about it as well, to be honest. Those of you who build stuff, like to build underground stuff, not to be forgotten as well, I do believe you can dig deeper now. So the whole world cap has gotten to be just larger in general. Torch in there. Looks quite nice. Just going around the room. Oops. I'm not too sure how much stairs cost if I want to make stone stairs. That's eventually what I'm going to be doing now. The stone is going to be converted into stairs, the stuff that's left over. Hopefully we have stuff that's left over. And that'll actually be the stair system, or what it's composed of. Not literally the stair system, but that's what it's going to be made out of, is this solid, smooth stone. I'm pretty sure you can make solid stone stairs, but I'll have to look into it just in case. So we got a back room here. That was where the coal was, so I don't need to worry about that for now. We got a room here. This is where the stairs are going to come down. Matter of fact, so since this is where the stairs are going to come down anyway, I'm running low on torches. Go ahead and knock this out now. Yeah. No, I'm going to need to... Well, I can knock out this part. I'm going to need this main line here to walk up and down from, but the rest of this I can knock out just fine. There we are. Since we don't need it anymore, we're not going to be needing it. I'm planning on finishing this staircase within this episode, so we're not going to need the ladder at all anymore. Okay. So, this is going to come down. So this needs to come like this. Actually, if I need to check really fast on that staircase idea, with the stairs being made out of the actual stone itself. Let's have a look-see. Stairs are pretty easy to make. Just make the shape of stairs, and of course you actually can't make that out of stone. Smooth stone, which is quite a bit irritating. But we can make it out of cobblestone. I'm pretty sure you can make it out of cobblestone. You can, in fact, make it out of cobblestone, so that's what we'll do. Make a few of these. When I say a few, I mean 12. And let's see here. So like I said, you're going to come down on this area. Re-equip my smooth stone. Okay. Just going to build this up for now. Just about until like that. Wonderful. And I'm pretty sure there's something living up here. There is indeed. Let's see. Don't need to eat anytime real soon, so we're going to lose the chicken, put the ladder up, pick the sword out, the good old sword, and whack this spider until he decides to move. Uh-oh. Punch him to death. Check the perimeter. sure it's clear. Yep, everything's clear. Okay, and now we need to pick out. Okay, so the ladder heads this way, so we need to dig out this way. So we're going to actually need to beat out 3 by 3. Probably get one more back actually. And this is how we're going to be doing the staircase. And that looks just about right actually. Righty. Do the ladder. That broke one. There we go. Okay. Oops, I went backwards. Did I? No, I didn't go farther enough. I didn't go far enough forward is what I did do. Okay. You know what? We got the better idea. We start from the bottom here. So we're going up here. And you do tools here pretty quick. Going up here. By the time we get up, I wanted it to come back around one way, but I guess that's going to have to be out of the question because we're going to need so much room for that. Oh crap, that's not good. We need lots and lots of room for that, and room is something we're fast running out of. It's a resource that you can't necessarily replace here. Hopefully I hit light. Yeah, I knew I was going to hit light just about right there. Okay. Okay. So now we've got a solid base for the actual way out. And this is all going to be one more higher too, so I'm going to knock all this out one more, because once you put the stairs in, you're going to be a block taller. And so if they're not tall enough, you're not going to be able to fit out the damn staircase. So make sure we make room for that. Just a quick note here. You're going to need, and this isn't necessarily a necessity as much as it is, you know, just an extra. You're going to need somewhere to place an entrance. So for this, in this situation, it's pretty easy because I've got a staircase. If you had something more protruding, kind of like that ladder, you know, it's not as easy to conceal, you know. It's just like there's a hole there, and so I mean, it's not like you have to conceal the doors or entrances, and really, but it's just like with the new patch, zombies can also burst their way into your home, from what I hear. And so it's kind of advisable to make some sort of defensive measure in that case, which is I'm not too concerned with it right now, like I said, because I don't have the patch update right now. Right now, it's just in the test phase. It's the test patch. I don't actually have that. I have downloaded, but I haven't put it on yet. So I particularly don't have to worry about it. I need to make more torches. Or not torches. Well, torches too. I need to make more. Freaking ladder. Make more picks. There we go. One of these days I'll get it right. Oh, you have just enough to walk out. Super. Looks kind of sweet. And now we can knock out this ladder. Easier to just knock out the cobblestone block, because the ladder will come down falling with it. And that's what we'll do there. So we'll build one more stair, and of course they come in groups of 4, I think, so we got an odd number. We were doomed to fail on that aspect there. And there we are. Plop down that. And now we've got an entrance. We could actually make something out of that. You know what we will too? Knock all of this out. And what we'll do, not by tonight, hopefully we could. You know, we probably should actually. We're going to by tonight, and that's why you don't dig under yourself. We're going to make a skylight. That will require some sand. And a quick recon of the area shows that there isn't really sand anywhere super near. Oh, there is. Let's go over there. Of course, fill in that area where the ladder was. Okay. That looks a little bit like ass. So we're going to try, and there we are. Missed one. Oh, damn, that made it look uglier. Let's see. Okay, got the jump right. There we go. Cool, fix it in, there. So we're going to sprint back down, because we're going to put nice glass and the glass-like sealer over that. Really kind of sweet. Like I said, I like skylights. I like glass in this game in particular, because you can put it anywhere. In real life, you wouldn't really make your floor out of glass in your home, and so it's kind of advised against. But I mean, glass doesn't scratch in Minecraft, and it doesn't, nothing bad happens to it. It doesn't break very easily. Takes a bit. Oh, we got some sand here. Good. Things we won't need: the string, the flint for now. We do need more torches. Still needing those torches. I was gonna build out picks actually. 2, 3. Grab that. And ooh, we're out of freaking sticks as well. 6 of those. Break it in half. Oh, I had wood already. Oh well. This is the stick wood. I always put 2. I think I'm used to making lots of tools at once. I think that's why. Alright. A quick snack. Is this raw? It is raw. Can't have that. Oh, there's some chicken there. We can take that for now and have that going for the time we get back. I like the eating animation too. When I first used it back when it first came out, it kind of scared me. I was like, "Whoa, what is that sound?" And like, I didn't know what the sound was, and I wasn't paying attention to my hand. And lo and behold, I look down and the guy's eating, and I'm like, "Oh wow, that's cool." You just got an eating animation now, because before it was just like clicked and you ate, clicked and you ate, and this is like click, chew, 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 eat. Yeah, kind of cool. Now we've got sand. I was gonna put it in already as it was. We kind of need to make it glass first here. Come on now. So quickly running over here, tossing it in the oven. I'll just use 1 piece of coal. That'll be much more efficient. While that's going, we can fill this in. Not all the way, because you might want to get back there still. So let's see how tall it has to be. There's a block there. I can still walk through it. If there's a block there, I can't walk through it. Okay. So now we're going to need to move this dirt, because it's not supposed to be there. Let's move this dirt as well. Move this dirt. Just to make everything look more clean and even. We'll place these blocks in. Oopsie. Actually, let's finish that off. And then we'll put some blocks here. So now we've got it even there. Fill that in, fill that there, fill that there, fill that there. Fill it all the way in, matter of fact. There we are. To make this secure, we're going to need to close it off. Oops. And quickly, might I add. Close it off. It would look cool, but it's not going to be functional. I was going to have it closed off at an angle, but it wouldn't be functional. Stuff would still be able to get in. And we don't want that, of course. Close the top off. Oh, bollocks. Oh, never mind. I was going to say we're out of stuff. No. I was going to say we made quite a bit. It couldn't be out already. There we are. Proper little bunker. I think that's awesome. I think that's pretty sick. Put a torch out, put a torch out, and put a torch there. Now we're going to need a door. Pretty quick, I might add. So this is already done. Oh, it didn't go very far. Put a couple in there. Make ourselves a fast door. Have that there. There we are. And boom. Quite a good show. Quite a good show indeed. We're going to put a block there and make it look more. There we are. Matter of fact, just put 2. There, cool. Isn't that spiffy? Big entrance. There we are. So now you can see what the actual thing will look like now that it's almost done. Well, the first floor at least. Coming along. Oh, that hole in the freaking ceiling. That might be important. Yeah. Yep. Let's quickly fill that in. Go on, there we are. Oh no, things are coming out, I can hear them. Crap. There we go. Okay. There we are. So now we can see if it's dark or light too. And we can also see spiders that are hanging out on top of our house. There we are. I think it looks quite nice. I need to finish out this floor because it looks like garbage. You don't necessarily need to take out those there because they're underneath the blocks that are going to be covering them. So don't waste your stone and don't waste your tool on digging that kind of stuff out. Nobody's going to see that. Of course, you're going to know it's there, but I mean, you'll forget about it. It's okay. If I really had some serious ADD, I would change that out, but thankfully I don't. Mild ADD. Or OCD, excuse me. ADD. Kind of two different disorders. There we are. Oh. Next one. I'm going to go ahead and give a quick tour around and see if I got all that. So the floor can be at least done. It does appear to be everything. Yep. Oh my goodness. There's tons of stuff here. Something else I wanted to bring up. The last video I made, the last pair of videos, I should say, the last segment that I did, I was trying out a new bollocks. I was trying out a new converter, and that's why that one came out kind of like garbage. So bear with me, guys, as I get that fixed out, or get that sorted out. It's just a bit of trial and error, to be honest. My recent changeover was due to the fact that my other video converter was apparently just a trial version, although they failed to mention that. It was a very, very good video converter, but it was a free-based version. So the trial, of course. I got a new one though, which just works much better. And of course, isn't a trial either. So, sorry about those videos though. Anyways, now that we've got everything situated, oh well, we could knock this out, I guess. Oh, it's gonna be a ton of it. Yeah, there is. There and there. Hopefully this is gonna be the same thing. Yeah, much like the same thing. There we are. Not sure why that's there. I'm gonna go look at that on the other side. It's kind of an empty block there that oh, I see why. That's why. There we go. Now if I head back around, it should be nice and clean.